I believe we're on. Hello. We're here. So Esther and because you probably haven't seen Esther unless you've watched like the church services. And
yeah, or you've been to kids' church in the last maybe I was going to say decade, but our church is not a decade old. So last couple of years. Hi, Esther, kids coordinator.
Yes. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Everyone seems to be doing well. We've got lots of people on. We've got lots of leaders, and we've got Julia and Nathan, and we've got Petra, and it's hard to read. Trying to read. I think we've got everyone. We've got, how many people have we got to? We've got Tori and Taylor and Past Ads. Welcome. Natasha has joined us. Hello. How is everyone doing? This is good.
Yeah. I'm thinking, I don't know anyone, but I know Natasha. Hi, Natasha. Sorry, that's embarrassing for you.
And it's John. Yes, say hello, everyone. Let us know who's here. Put a thumbs up in the chat if you don't actually want to type anything. Do some claps in chat.
Yeah, nice. Claps are good.
Claps are good. Do the washing hands one or the prayer, whichever one you want to do. Whichever one works.
We'll take it.
John, got things, got people here.
Thumbs up. Well done. Thanks, Natasha.
All right. Well, we have some talking points here for you guys to interact with us and chat and tell us about yourself. So we'll go to our first one, which is, what is your favourite thing about Follow Youth? Now, I know you'll struggle to come up with your favourite because it's just so awesome that you just can't pick one. But what is your favourite?
Maybe I should ask you, what's your favourite thing about Follow Youth?
I love the youth, I think, is my favourite because they're awesome and just energetic and just bring life to everything. And
awesome.
I mean, they're the reason why we're here. So you guys are awesome and we love you. So
that's great.
That's my thing, my top one.
I think I've visited Follow Youth in person maybe once or twice, so I don't feel like I should be able to say too much. Pastor Adam's doing an awesome job, and all of the leaders are doing a great job too. Yeah. And since you all came from Follow Kids, I feel like some of us could take... No, I can't take any credit, but you're all awesome anyway. I remember you from Kids Church anyway. I was thinking about my own youth group that I grew up with as well and how much fun it was, and I'm sure Follow Youth is the same, but with lots of games and really weird activities and all sorts of things that you think, I can remember having a slime party at my youth and, all of those awesome games and things.
We need to take notes, Ads. Slime party.
yeah, slime. It was a mess. And we owned our own building, our church, so someone had to clean it up. It wasn't as nice as like, let's rent a building. So that might be actually a good idea. But all the friends that you make as well at youth is awesome. I brought one of my old journals, which is super embarrassing. But at my youth group, and I don't think you can see that far away. It says 2003. Don't do the maths. Thank you very much. But I have kept that from my own youth group of things that people prayed over me. They took notes for me because I can't remember anything either. But I've kept that. And I think, awesome. I'm really old, like hundreds of years old. And I've still got that from youth group. So stuff like that stays with you until you're ancient like me.
You're not ancient.
Oh, yes I am. Someone said chocolates from the space bag.
We have chocolates in a space bag. Maybe we can hand them out to some people when we're back in person.
That's a good idea.
Maybe you could bring a friend to youth and we can give you some chocolates.
Hey.
Hint, hint.
I'll be coming to youth too.
Someone bring Esther along as a friend and let her have chocolates.
Yeah. I can see the other Esther. Hi, Esther. Young Esther, old Esther. Yeah.
So Petra likes learning new things and experiencing things in new ways.
Awesome.
That's awesome. We like that. That's a good thing. I'm glad you're learning things from us. That's a win for us, I think. Yeah. But 2003, I was 3 years old.
Yeah. Are we done? Don't that makes
I like that you've kept your journal. I've got a whole cupboard of just 20 journals that I've had for ages. Some of them have been just going through the Bible, and so I've got a stack of that big of just the journals that I used for that. And
so good.
Love my journals.
I'm an old lady. Your kids will love that one day, being able to go back.
Show my grandkids come here, kitty wanks.
I'm going
to be a good grandma.
Journals again. No, they'll love that. That's really cool. I love it.
Love the friendly leaders and chat rooms. Oh, I'm glad you think we're friendly.
Take it.
I was 1 in 2003.
Stop talking about how old I am. No. No, that's all right. Go
Ads
for it.
was 19 in 2003.
Well, that makes me feel better.
I wasn't even thought, oh my God.
Yeah.
See, that makes me feel old, is when like in my head, I forget that people were born after I was. And so everyone's like, oh yeah, I didn't even exist in 2003.
I
I'm
love
like,
that Esther says,
what do
I
you
was
mean?
like -5. Not even, I was like -5.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
How did people not exist?
This is great. Thanks, guys.
Oh,
As
yeah.
if I wasn't feeling non-youthful, maybe I should have thought that one through a bit more.
Created a whole different talking point.
Oh, no, I love it.
All right.
I don't know what about, we're going to have to build a ramp. I feel like I missed something.
I don't know.
Don't
I'm
know.
going to have to build a ramp.
Build a ramp. I like it.
Has the best leaders who are always there for us. Oh,
That's good.
I'm glad that we are good.
It'll be great when you guys can get back together after the school
Oh,
holidays. too.
so keen. It's going to be so good.
Mm.
Just stay safe, you guys. Keep socially distancing, doing the right thing. It keeps everyone else protected, and it means that we can meet up again in person too. So just, keep checking in, do all the QR code things, sanitize, wear masks. Just, if you do all the right things, then it won't spread as far. We should be really safe. It's just my mum, like, coming through me for a COVID safe message.
I like it. All right.
What
Wanna
else
go
have
for
we
another
got?
one?
Your favourite sport to watch?
Look, I'm not the right person to ask. So I don't know whether I should be proud of my ability not to watch sport or ashamed of it. I'm not a big sport watcher.
Yeah, I'm not either. I
can
will
help it.
watch the cricket. I love going to the cricket. Like it's like I love going with my dad.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I especially like the one-day games because
I am under one.
they're a
No,
whole,
2020.
See, I don't like
No?
the 2020 as much. It's I get it because it's the atmosphere and stuff, but
And
I
it's
actually
over with
enjoy
quicker.
the strategy of cricket and the way that it. Like, you have to think about it, and it's not just, they've hit a lot of runs, so they're automatically going to win. There's a bit more they can kind of catch up. They can, like, you could have someone get 300 runs, but it might just be that the field is really good for batters, so, and not so much for bowlers, so you don't get as many people out. So maybe then the next team, it just gets even more runs, and so, like, it's not done and done. So I like cricket, and I like going with my dad because we'll like pack lollies and things to do, and we'll sit there and just enjoy the day, and it's nice and chill and things. And Ads is wrong, and
Ads is wrong.
Natasha likes tennis. Tennis is confusing. Tennis confuses me greatly. I don't understand
tennis
it.
over cricket. I'm known. My husband played cricket for a long time.
Yeah.
And I am known for being asleep. And the ball like going for a 6 or whatever and going over the fence and rolling like so close to me, and I'm asleep and they're calling out, Esther, pick up the ball, and
That's funny.
cricket is that thrilling for me. I have picked up Formula One.
Okay.
Now, is that a sport? I think
That's a sport. Yeah.
Oh,
My
okay.
dad likes
Diego
watching
knows what I'm
Formula
talking
One.
about. So it's at ridiculous hours of the night at the moment, but it's kind of exciting, and all the backstories and stuff of the drivers and the
like I've had my dad give me that one. I'm not like a big sport person altogether, but okay.
Horse riding.
Calisthenics
horse
is
racing.
sport.
Nice.
All dance is sport. Just that being said,
the Olympics, when they come back, there'll be a few things in the Olympics that I'll be like, oh, I'll watch that. But
I'm sorry, everyone's wrong about cricket. Cricket is good. It is like a national sport. It's amazing. Like AFL is more of a Victorian thing, let's be honest. Like, most other states will kind of like it, but not as much as Victoria does. Like, Victoria's obsessed. We're the only ones that really call it footy.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like... New South Wales and Queensland have their...
Who do you go for?
I go for Hawthorn, but not really, because, like, I do,
Geelong,
but, like, I don't really watch, and I can't, like, it's not that interesting, and like I just can't tell people.
Like
I don't really barrack for anyone because
Did she just say it's not that interesting? She likes the cricket. I can see John likes the Lions.
Because cricket it's not. I don't care for the like constant excitement and craziness. I like the strategy. It's like watching chess. It's like chess. It's not like.
Do you watch the soccer? Maybe soccer's your game too.
I'm not.
No?
I've not really ever gone to a soccer match, so I don't like it. I've played soccer before,
Maybe
I've
fishing.
never
Someone else has said forwarding. Oh,
four-wheel
Esther.
driving.
Four-wheel driving and fishing. Maybe fishing is your game too,
I'm-
because it's not super, like, it's like
Yeah, but
exciting
it's
when
only
it all
like one
happens.
person. Like, it's-
All right.
And I mean, then you get to watch Smith hit awesome runs, and Smithy's just the best, and he's so funny.
I'm glad you like cricket. Look, if nothing else, I'll go home and I'll say to Blair, I met someone who likes cricket and likes watching cricket, like playing cricket. I
Yeah.
can play cricket, no worries, but watching it,
I like being able to sit there for the day, and it just like watching it progress. Like, because I love doing like Sudokus and stuff. I like that.
Sudoku. There we go.
Mental
Still not
strategy.
gonna happen with
we've
cricket, but I
got-
like Sudoku.
it's like that for me. It's not
Yeah.
crazy. Like, there's moments where it gets where you kind of fill in everything really quick, but it's a slow game. It's not like a big energetic like game. It's good. And Esther agrees with me.
Esther does?
So
Oh, Esther.
thank you, Esther. That makes us even better friends than before.
So Julia's written sport is great to play. I used to play netball and quite a bit of netball, but I got injured. And then there was nothing worse than watching netball because I couldn't do it. I wasn't allowed to play anymore. So that hurt. So it is really great to play, but when you can't play, it's the worst.
Yeah,
So
so
I
I'm
still
not
don't
like
watch
an
netball.
exercisey kind of person. Like, I did lots. I played basketball and soccer, and I did all sorts of sport and things as a kid, but I'm just not like...
When you don't have to anymore, then you can stop.
But like, I chose to do them. They were like extracurricular things, but I
Yeah.
just...
doesn't do it for you anymore.
I'm just like, I'm happy sitting at home and watching people do these amazing things. And
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I like it.
we,
I can see some
Tori
people do like
loves
soccer.
sport. Soccer is good. Something's fishy about fishing. Okay, that's because there's
I
fish.
mean, but you get food at the end of it. So
Yes,
that's kind of a bonus.
true. But I
That's
went
if you
fishing
catch
once
If
and I
you
wasn't very
catch
good at
them.
it. So
I just
Richmond
assumed.
forever, because when I was a little girl, the Richmond shirt was the only one that was small enough to fit me. I love that reason. That's such a good reason.
Lacrosse. I've never played lacrosse other than high school.
I
but that
think
doesn't
I
count.
played it like at school and stuff, but
Which
I
was not that long
have
ago
a,
for you.
I have
As
a
we
thing in it
discovered.
because there was this book series called Mallory Towers that I used to
Oh.
read, and I think it was set in England, and they played lacrosse was their thing, and
Which
it
is
was
like the big
and
thing
it was
on the
always
stick, yeah?
and so I never really knew what it was when I was reading it. It just was this like exotic sport that these people
Ooh.
played. I thought it was made up. I'm like, oh, they're going to play lacrosse. Oh, and then I got to play it at school. I'm like, oh, lacrosse. I know
Remember
that.
the rules. I'm trying to think of what sport it's like.
I think it's like soccer, but with sticks.
Okay.
So you kind of like run around and you
with
pass it.
sticks
I
and
think because then
ball.
you go like into there's a goal and stuff.
Oh,
And, yeah.
See, it's been a long time. I can see Tori said that she feels my pain about because she can't do calisthenics. Oh, oh, that's such a shame.
Anyone who says that dance isn't a sport is wrong.
Absolutely. Have you seen them dance?
They're just
I
like,
can't
and
do
they,
any of
people
it.
say like gymnastics isn't a sport. And I'm
Absolutely,
like,
it is. I did gymnastics for a week and the gym burnt down. So I guess I wasn't meant
Like-
to do that anymore.
all dancing is.
I didn't burn it down,
Sport.
just to clarify, by the way.
I didn't think
Declan
that you
over there
did.
going, it wasn't me. It just burnt down, and I took that as a sign I was not supposed to do gymnastics.
Only sport
Chrissy
I like
loves
is
Mallory
hockey.
Towers, or Chrissy
Yes.
Esther. There you go. I have no
We've
idea
got
what you're
even
talking
more things in common.
about. I love it.
Mallory Towers is so good. I'm
Table
on the
tennis.
hunt for this book set of it where, because my mum borrowed it from a friend when I first read them, and there were these beautiful navy blue with really gorgeous art on the front.
I had no
and
idea.
I've never been able to find them since.
All right, everyone,
And
there you go. You're on a mission
so
to
pretty.
find these books.
I want them.
Got a few.
Hockey.
John likes table tennis, but Julia does not.
Grass hockey with sticks that you hold.
And a basket's attached.
Good at soccer and something else that you forgot. Okay. You're good at two things. You're good at many things. That's fine.
Oh, Magic Fire
Magic.
Tree.
My dad read that to me as a kid. He read through the whole series with me going to sleep. It was so good. Loved Magic
Yeah, I've just
Faraway
started
Tree.
them with my kids. It's a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Equestrian. Oh my goodness. I got
There's-
bitten by a horse once when I was on top of another horse.
Oh my gosh.
I have skills. Yeah, I feel like actually the last time I was on, I was doing the talent quest with you guys. You have
Yes.
the talent thing. Yeah. So here you go, guys. Guys who learned something else about you. Esther got bitten by a horse when she was on the back of another horse. How does this stuff happen? I don't know.
That's so funny.
Really? Oh, I'm so glad I'm not the
I've
only
never
one.
been
I've
bitten
always
by a
thought-
horse, and I've ridden
was
horses
not
before. I
fun.
used to take lessons as a kid. So
No.
that's funny.
Mystery
Those books,
series.
Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit.
Mm,
Famous
nice.
Five. I never got into Famous Five.
Neither
It always
did I.
scared me. like genuinely reading that first book, I just like it terrified me and I just couldn't deal with. I loved Trixie Belden. I would read her, but I wouldn't read Famous Five. It freaked me out.
No. I've never read The Lord of the Rings. I've seen the movies.
I haven't. I've tried to start reading the first book and didn't really stick.
Yeah.
But I'm more into non-fiction nowadays than I was as a kid. I probably would have enjoyed it as a kid, but nowadays I prefer reading more like, I don't know, learning stuff and things. Yeah, it's more interesting.
As is talking about taxidermy fails, I feel like, ew. I'm glad it's a good book.
Well, I mean, that's another fail. It's just part of the whole like scheme of his message.
Julia loved The Famous Five.
Kick the ball really well.
Oh, good on
Yeah,
you.
that was nice.
I've been trying to learn how to kick properly at the moment.
See, I'm really good at the
and they're
banana
trying to.
kick.
Oh, are you?
Holding it on its side
Are
and just
you?
kicking it. I'm not good at the other way.
Are you
The other
serious?
way doesn't make any sense to me, but I can do that because it's not like this weird like long
Yeah,
shape.
that's
It's
my
just
problem, is
it's
trying to
just
get
I can
it.
focus on a point
Yeah.
to kick and it goes where I want it to and then it rolls where I want it to because it's not.
Why could it not be a round ball? That would be so
Yeah,
much easier.
I still to this day believe that it was definitely like it had to have been an Australian that came up to it because like they just would have been at the bar with their mates, just had a few too many and just like, oh yeah, I've come up with an idea
Here
for
we
a
go.
game.
New game. today. That and cricket.
Harry Potter. I loved Harry Potter when I first read it. I still haven't read the last book because I knew what happened and I didn't want to
I
go
only
through
read the
it.
first two and I stopped.
But I'm definitely not as much into I didn't get as much into it as my sister did. Roald Dahl's good. Love Roald Dahl.
Yeah, read all the Roald Dahls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love them. They were good.
So good.
James and the Giant Peach, I think we did at school and stuff. Yeah. And Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, obviously.
I love the Twits. Is that terrible? I really enjoyed
I
the
can't
Twits.
remember what that one was about.
Just two horrible people.
The ads come to Wikipedia.
1850s by cricketers
Oh,
who were
dear.
looking for a winter sport. So they were sitting in a bar and
Yeah.
needed something to do.
And that would be why they
Yeah.
said, hey, in winter, let's wear singlets and shorts.
Yes.
And then in summer, let's play cricket in long sleeves and woolen vests.
was-
And
it
we'll wear
was
white because
Australian.
our wives will love cleaning our uniforms. Thank you very much.
Although the white uniforms is a British thing. That's not an Australian thing. That's
go.
the pommies being a bit pommy. So yeah, that's not our fault.
See, Esther, it must be an Esther thing. I feel guilty for liking the Twits, but
I
it is
don't
good.
remember what that one was
They were
about.
just horrible grubs of people. Just absolutely horrible.
The Twits wasn't a bad book.
Oh, a good book.
Hashtag
Loved the book, but
Straya.
People were just horrendous. I did like Matilda too, though, mind you.
Well, it's
The
protect
Trunchbull.
your skin. It could be to protect your skin from the sun, but also you
What
have
about the
to
woolen
remember.
vest? Like, that's not necessary.
I mean, in England it makes sense because it's always cold, but it's not to protect your skin from the sun in England
if they
because
were thinking
it's
about the sun, they would have
there's
done
no
wide brim
sun.
hats.
Yeah.
Instead
Well, they
of the
do
baggy
have wide.
green.
No,
But
they
they-
do. That's the one that the
do,
baggy
but-
green they don't wear on the field. It's a
Oh, it's a-
commemorative cap.
I forgot you know cricket.
The wide brim is the one that, like, you've got the refs that
That you
wear
play
them,
in.
and you have them that wear that one, but they don't wear the baggy green on the field.
Oh,
That's
that
that's
shows how
a.
much
It's the baggy
attention
green
they
is a commemorative to getting into the Australian Test match side.
Gotcha.
That's the baggy green. So it's a bit of a moment when you get
It's
the baggy
special.
green. It's special.
Yeah. All right. I need to pay.
It's
more
like a
attention.
military uniform. You have the
Ah.
fancy thing that
Yeah.
you wear. Like obviously it's not as like elaborate, but you have your fancy thing that you wear for your marches and your stuff, and then you have like your actual cameo gear. Because wearing a fancy military uniform isn't that helpful when you're trying to hide from your enemy
is true.
and wearing bright red. Like doesn't really work. Don't get me talking about anything. I think everyone's learnt this from like past experience. I just go on
Tori
a
says,
rant.
note to self, don't get Naomi talking about cricket. I love
Yeah.
it. But we've got a lot of readers. That's really good.
I love it. Got to have so many good book readers.
Fantastic.
I haven't read The Book Thief.
Neither have I.
I've heard it's good, but I just haven't read it. And I've heard that it's a bit kind of, I think it's in like second person or something.
Oh.
Like I think there's a narrator to it, and it's not.
I know nothing.
It's not like It's not like it's describing the story. It's the narrator kind of telling the story. It's like a
Interesting.
character, and it's
Natasha
Yeah.
will be able to tell us all about it.
Good Night, Mr. Tom. I don't know what that is about.
I've heard
What is Good Night,
Tom,
Mr.
but I
Tom?
haven't read it.
I don't know.
Jurassic Park.
Of course, Liam.
I have a thing about dinosaurs. No. Jurassic Park
Dinosaurs
is
are
like,
such a thing. I feel like I shouldn't get started on that because everyone get annoyed at me. 'Cause I have an opinion on that as well.
Oh, To Kill a Mockingbird. Classic.
So good. I have so much knowledge. As To Kill a Mockingbird, it got famous because it was published at the time when paperback books became a thing, and so it was really cheap and easy to make books, and so they were able to make a lot of these really cheaply, and people were able to buy them for cheap. So it wasn't like you had to spend half your wage to buy a book. It was really easy to access these books, and so that's how it got really famous. It was easy to access.
I just feel like I want a trivia night to come up and I want you to be on my table. Because
I'm not good at trivia nights
I'm
because
useless
they
at
have
trivia, but
like
you
such
know
a broad range of things. I only know these random tidbits.
I've only seen the movie of Wonder, but I haven't read the book. That looks interesting.
I haven't seen either, but the trailer made me cry. So okay, I think we need to move on.
Yeah, I know.
To...
It's been good talking about books instead of sport.
All right. Okay, I want everyone to think really hard and come up with the worst dad joke that you can tell.
Oh,
The worst one.
the worst.
Or the best.
I did find a video the other day. Something popped up on Facebook, and it's these guys, and they make this noise like the Count in, is it Sesame Street? And then they say their joke, they make this noise, and then they like whack something as they walk past, so they'll knock over a chair or something. So if you're really bored, then look it up. But they have the best dad jokes on there. So if you're looking for the worst dad joke, nah. But I really liked them. I do like a dad joke. Have you got any good ones?
Joke. Don't know, but Deaglin's got a good one.
Oh,
A man
really?
walked into a bar. It hurt.
Nice.
What do you call a man in the bushes? Russell.
Russell.
Classic. Very classic. Classic name twisting one.
It's like, what do you...
Me.
what is
I'm
it?
hungry, Dad. Hi, hungry. Yes, of course.
Oh, I hate that one.
That is just like a trope in our family. It's just become like whenever you say
I'm tired.
I'm anything, anyone in the room will just chorus back, "Hi."
Hi, blah, blah.
I'm so tired. I'm tired. I'm Naomi.
I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something. Oh, well done, Tori.
I hate my mood swings. They're great. That's good. That's funny. I relate. Skeleton walked into a bar and ordered
A something in a mop.
a near and a mop. Well, I get the mop bit because he
A
drinks
bear
it.
and a mop, not a...
Bear and a mop.
Okay.
A beer and a mop.
Beer and a mop? Oh, I was going for bear. Okay.
Why are you going to order a bear at a bar?
Well, I don't know.
It's beer, double E. It's double E for beer,
Yeah.
not EA.
It's okay. It's just like, the teleprompter and when they're reading the news and if you're
Toilet humour just goes round and round.
Oh, well done.
Have I told you the joke about the construction worker? Oh, yeah, I'm still working on it. I
know. What about, what do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. No, I won't do that. A gummy bear. Oh.
What do you call a deer with no eyes?
Oh, dear.
And no idea.
Oh, no idea. Well done.
Who was the most business-savvy woman in the Bible? Pharaoh's daughter who went down to the bank of the Nile and pulled up a little profit.
Well played. Have I told you the joke about the construction worker? Oh, yeah, I'm still working on it.
Did you hear the rumour about the butter? Well, I'm not going to spread it. That's good.
Nice. Very clever. I'm all the way in Warrigal.
Two men walk up to a bar and one asked for H2O and the other said, I will have some H2O too. And then they died because drinking H2O2 would kill you.
Is there spaghetti on the menu? Yes, I'll wipe in.
I'll wipe it off for you.
Oh, I saw that the other day.
my
How do you make
gosh.
7 even? Take away the S. I think it took me about 10 minutes to get.
I like those
Oh,
ones.
okay, get it. Well done. What did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing. It just waved.
I like that one.
That's such a dad joke. Oh. Oh, I like that. What do you call a snowman when he throws a tantrum? A meltdown.
I like it.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
That should be like
Is it
a
still a dad joke if you
colloquialism.
laugh instead of going,
No.
oh, and rolling your eyes?
I feel like you should just, anyone who's having a meltdown, just, oh, you're such a snowman.
I like it. Oh,
I like
Julia is
that.
onto this. Why aren't ducks good with money?
Is no
They always
woman
have
ads.
big-
Oh, Taylor's got you ads. You tried to be clever and it didn't really work.
Aw.
Dad has newborn kid leaves.
What did baby corn say to mama corn? Where's popcorn? I liked it.
Oh gosh.
Why do ducks say poor? Because they always have a bill.
Did you get 100?
I'm far too entertained by
Oh
this.
my gosh. Ads, please stop.
How do you... Adam, that's terrible!
Ads do so many of these like horrific jokes and I don't know why.
Yeah, yeah.
Mary had a little lamb, the doctor fainted. I would faint as well.
When does a joke become a dad joke? That's what I want to know. I reckon
When
it is. You
children roll
your
their eyes, yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you have something against baby animals that ads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, Esther.
Bye, Esther.
I had a joke at school that was terrible though. What do you call something that's pink and fluffy? Pink fluff. What's something that is blue and fluffy? And everyone says blue fluff, but it's pink fluff choking. And like that's so bad. That's just such a, it's so stupid.
Well, I like the one that's like what's brown and sticky?
A stick.
A stick.
Yeah, I like that one.
And I like the one that's what I've got to remember it.
Chocolate cake.
The one that's like, I'm trying to remember this from this like joke book I had as a kid. Where it's like what looks like an Indian, has the face paint of an Indian, wears a headdress of an Indian, and has the clothes of an Indian or something, and it's a painting of an Indian.
What was the... Oh, I reckon the first joke... Every joke book you read as a kid was like, what's black and white and red all over?
Over.
A
A
newspaper.
newspaper.
It was in every single book.
Yeah.
Oh, fun. I was waiting for... Here we go, another one. Something with vomit in it or some sort of bodily
Yeah.
function is what I thought would be
Well,
coming
you've
up.
got-
Oh, that's my favourite joke. How do you make a tissue dance? You put a little boogie in it. That's my number one joke. I can't remember. Oh, I didn't think of it.
Someone, Tori
well done,
beat
Tori.
you to it.
Well done. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Oh, actually. Oh,
Why
I
did
think
the
of it.
Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Aw. I'm happy for the Scarecrow.
What? Blue and smells like red paint, blue paint. I don't get it.
A guy walks into a bar and he was disqualified from the limbo contest.
Oh, unlucky, mate.
I like the paint one. What's blue and smells like red paint? Blue paint. It smells like
Get
blue
it.
paint and it's blue and it's paint and it's blue paint.
I like, oh, what is it? What colour is a burp?
What?
Burple. Just so...
Why?
Oh, I just love that. Oh, it's... Yeah. I get... Yeah.
I'm scared for the calendar. Its days are numbered.
I don't know who Peach's word is, but
Alright.
if you see a crime happen in an Apple store, what does it make you? I
I think we've reached like the end
Yeah,
of our
sorry.
dad jokes. I think
Could
we're
do
going
it
to
all
move on
day.
to the game because we could sit here and just have you guys googling dad jokes for the whole time.
Absolutely.
We have a game. It's called Guess the Song. We are going to read you guys song lyrics.
I feel like we should
Without
clarify,
melody.
Read, not
Read,
sing.
not sing.
It's okay.
Read.
Read.
They're still sending us
More jokes.
more jokes.
All right, we'll get them later.
We're going to read. So it is 1 point for the correct song or artist and 2 points if you're correct for both. So if you just get the song title and not the artist, you'll get 1 point. And if you get the artist and the song title, you get 2. So you guys keep track of your own points.
Great.
All
Excellent.
right.
I'm not the scorer, that's what.
So you can read the first one.
Oh,
'cause
dear.
I'll probably sing it.
Okay. Don't read out the name of the song. That would be silly. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear.
All right. Go. What is this song title and who wrote it, who sung it, the artist, yeah. And it could be like a band or like a single person, like it could be anything. Like it's not just one person necessarily.
I feel like I could
yeah.
do, write down your answers. do, write them down. Is that helping? No, probably not.
Probably not. Awesome. We've got Julia doesn't know the song. We have people that are a bit confused. Fireflies by Owl City. Ooh, pretty little. Okay. Can you please say it again?
Okie dokie. You ready? Here we go. These are the lyrics.
Yes, no
remember?
Googling it.
The words of the song. Oh, that'll be what they're doing. They'll be getting out their phones to go. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Clear? Clear.
My phone is going to go flat on 20%.
What a pity you won't be able to Google.
Aw. Yes, no Googling the answers, guys. That's not the point. All right. I think everyone's ready.
Tori got it.
Tori did get it. It is Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. So 2 points for
Yay,
Tori.
Tori.
No one else got it. So,
My do didn't even help. Oh, mate.
all right.
It's okay. The Beatles are older than me, so that was a long time ago.
The next song. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. Is the lyrics.
I feel like they'll get this.
Yeah, I think
Even though
they
it's
will.
old.
Oh, it's
Like me
it's.
old.
Oh no! I hope get a charger so you can keep watching. All right, I think they'll get this one.
I think they will
I
too.
love this one, and
I feel like there's a movie reference that goes with this one that'll help. Am I
it's. Are
dreaming that?
you just gonna guess Fireflies by Owl City every time? That's because.
What? Do you,
All right, here we go. Yeah, we've got
It's a song from
some
a sheep.
song from a sheep. All right,
Hey.
song from.
Sorry. Don't have a poker
We're glad
face
you
either.
got that there in the end, Julia. You are all correct. It is All Star by Smash Mouth. So you don't really get any points for Shrek, Julia, because that's not who wrote it. That's just the movie that it's popularized
It's very
by.
helpful for other people.
So song number.
Oh, my
3.
turn. Okay. Something changed in the atmosphere. Architecture unfamiliar. Doesn't sound quite the same when you're not
Yeah.
singing. Not that you'd want to hear me sing either. They're saying give a point for Shrek. Unlucky.
No.
It's worth a try though. Worth a try. Fireflies by Owl City. Not this time, Adam. Keep trying.
Why? Why can't you just like actually guess something? All right.
Come on,
Is
you
anyone
guys.
getting this song number 3? Anyone? Something changed in the atmosphere. Architecture unfamiliar. Octopus's Garden. You know the song.
I'm trying to
with
think of the next line.
All right, Adam's got it. It is Shotgun by George Ezra. Shotgun
Well
is
done,
correct.
Tori. Tori's onto it too.
Well done. Okay. I nearly read out the song title. I'm like, all right. Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Yes, it does make it 1,000 times harder with no rhythm. That's the point.
I could sing it for you, and you still wouldn't know what it was. Can we have a rhythm? Nope.
No, that's not the point. Otherwise, we just sing it.
I don't think I would have got this one, though. Although I'm old, but it's a pretty old song. If that helps.
Yeah, we can't give you guys rhythms. That'd be like really easy.
I mean, it's a nice song. Some might even say it's a sweet song.
All right.
Tori!
Good times
either
never
really good on
seem so
Google or-
good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. And it is Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. Correct, Tori.
Go Tori.
Please don't cheat. That's not the point. And it's an amazing song. All right. Next one.
Okay. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. Yep.
Can you guess this one?
Now the day
This is a
bleeds
popular
into
one.
nightfall.
Like they
This is
play this on the
newer.
radio a lot.
Tricky.
Does anyone need to hear it again?
Go for it.
I'll read it again.
Yeah.
Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all.
Ooh.
I
Ooh,
think.
we got a couple of bites.
Yeah, we've
Who's
got.
it? Oh, yep.
We've got. I think Julia
Julia
got
got
it.
both. Well done.
Someone You Loved by Lewis Capaldi. All right. I can't. I'll sing this one.
You will? Okay. From the colours of fall to the fragrance of spring, every creature unique in the song that it sings.
Ooh.
Woo!
All right. Who can guess this one? This is quite. It's old, I think, but it's not like it feels. It doesn't feel old to me, but that might be because it is
I have
old.
the tiger. So close. From the colours of fall to the fragrance of spring, every creature unique in the song that it sings. It's really hard to describe this song.
Hey!
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to give you hints.
Adam is correct.
Yeah, well done, Adam.
It is Indescribable by Chris Tomlin. So there are some Christian songs in here. So, yeah. All right. Song number 7. If Adam cheated, take away your points, Adam. This is like an honor system, guys. If you cheated, don't count the points. All right. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes. And
I feel like I'll get
people
this.
will get this one.
Yeah.
I reckon it's pretty popular.
What was that last line again?
Open up my eager eyes.
Yeah.
I think you'll get it, especially with that last line included. That's quite that's like the entry into like the whole like theme of the song.
Yeah. Julia, I don't know any songs either.
all right.
Not until you're singing them.
Yeah.
I'm hopeless like that. I cannot get actors' names of movies. Cannot do song names. I'm hopeless like that.
Oh my gosh.
But if it's
Can
funny,
you
I can
stop,
sing along.
Adam?
I've never. Is this even a real song? Maybe
Fireflies
Adam
by
wrote
Owl
it.
City.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
a real
is.
song?
Oh, it's such a good song. Love it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear Naomi sing
It
a
is-
country song.
No. Mr. Brightside is correct. It is Mr. Brightside by The Killers. So,
I actually want to hear Naomi sing a country song now.
Yeah, me too.
what country song? Why a country song? Yes,
I'd
it
take a
is
nursery
Mr.
rhyme, if I'm not
Brightside.
fussy.
You can read song number 8.
Oh, 8. Okie dokie. I'm past patiently waiting. I'm passionately mashing every expectation. Gosh, I couldn't make this any harder for you, sorry guys. I'm past patiently waiting. I'm passionately mashing every expectation. Every action's an act of creation.
They'll get this one. I
They
reckon.
will?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I don't know how I haven't heard of Fireflies, but it is possible I have heard of Fireflies, but
I
I,
think
don't
you
know the
have.
names of songs and I don't
like,
know who they're
ding.
by. I don't recall. Like, I've got 4 kids. I do well to remember their names most of the time, so I just don't remember this stuff. Sorry. Oh. I feel like Tori.
Yeah.
She's onto it
Tori's
today.
Tori's
She's
good with
really good on
music.
Google.
Yeah.
Oh, she's really into it. She's got every answer.
Yeah, it is. It is My Shot by from Hamilton the musical. It is by Lin-Manuel Miranda. It's amazing. I know the whole thing. It's so good.
I know none of it. I haven't seen it. I know none.
All right. Our second to last song. It's really raining.
Yeah, it's belting
Damn.
down now.
All right. Spider-Man's control and Batman with his fists.
Ooh.
I don't even know what this song is, so
Really?
yeah. I wouldn't be able to sing it to you. Some of these I would,
Yeah.
but this one I would not.
If
Yeah,
Not cheating, Hamilton's
she's not
best.
cheating. Tori knows a lot of songs.
Go Tori.
I feel like I don't know who wrote these up, but I think they're all a bit too old
Bit old?
for this. Like,
Well, it wasn't me.
Wait,
Don't
no,
look at
I'm
me
not
'cause I'm the
blaming
old
you.
one.
I'm just thinking like this wasn't like well thought out as to like who's gonna know these songs. Zero trust. Trust each other, people. That doesn't sound good.
No.
It feels like it's inside.
Yeah. Might need some buckets.
Oh well.
It's just
All
raining
right.
somewhere.
I do believe that Past Ads got this one first, but he only got the song title and not the artist. It was Something Just Like This by Coldplay and the Chainsmokers.
Didn't even think that
So
that
nice
was the
like
title.
crossover event.
I was just waiting for him to write the rest of his.
Yes,
like
you
he
did, Ads.
presented too soon. Something just like what, Adam? Oh, that's the song title.
All right, we have our last one.
Oh, I feel like they'll get this one.
Oh yeah, this is a nice Follow Church one.
In the silence, you won't let go. In the questions, your truth will hold. I try to say it so it doesn't like give it away.
It's so hard. It's like I'm not gonna be able to like, especially my shot. I'm like, no, I'm gonna rap it. Like, it's gonna come out in rap. It's like ingrained in my muscles.
We sang this one? Oh, you'd know because all of the mirrors and the glass in your house would have shattered if I was singing. I think Keziah's getting there. Mm-hmm. Come on, give us a bit more, Keziah.
Do 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 do.
I was thinking about rendering my house on the weekend. Or possibly my holiday house, which is like on the edge of a cliff that stops ships hitting the cliff. Does that help? Oh no, I'm saying the wrong thing.
Here we go. It is My Lighthouse by
Yeah.
Rend Collective.
I managed to put Rend with Lighthouse by accident. Sorry, Rend Collective. Well done. No more clues. That's the last one.
It is all done. That is the game.
How many points did you get?
Yes, everyone tell us what points you got.
I got
Obviously,
0.
yeah. I think next time we do this game, it needs to be like a more like Ariana Grande sort of.
Possibly. It's
Vibe.
hard to just tell what everyone's taste
That
is.
is true,
Because
yeah.
there's some people that will be like old school.
Because I would have known a lot of these, so yeah. Although it is hard with just the lyrics.
Yes.
Like I wouldn't have gotten
With
some
such
of these
neutral
with
voices
just
like ours. Just take away all of that rhythm.
Go Tori. What? How many points could you
13
have got?
points.
10. So the max was 20 that you could have gotten.
I was going to say there was 10 questions and she got 13, but you could give yourself 2, couldn't you? So that's okay.
Awesome. 4 points. 1. That is awesome. You guys got some
Well
of
done,
them.
guys.
That's pretty good. It was hard. It's hard with just like the.
We could have given out points for the jokes and then
Because
everyone
yeah, like
would have
because
gotten 100.
you also can't do it on like live streams because we may have been like monetized or something, or demonetized. I
true.
think it's called or whatever.
I wouldn't
But,
have a clue.
YouTube would catch us out and we'd be like in trouble.
Sorry.
With the YouTube
The
overlords.
people. The man.
Do 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 do.
Well done, guys.
All right. I think while we all kind of like rest on these lyrics and
Yep.
recover from the game, we have a bit of a throwback video. So you can absolutely say a joke because we have a little bit of a flashback to our quarantine series, if anyone remembers that, which was like last
it
year,
feels like a long
like
time
ages
ago.
ago. But that's like like our best thing we've ever done. And we made some mistakes. We didn't do everything perfect every time. And so we created a bit of a bloopers video for you guys. And you have seen it before, but we thought we'd show it again because it's funny. And it's fun watching Adam not be able to tear paper. That's just,
Ah, nice.
it's just good. It's just good fun. So enjoy.
Action.
Yeah. What did I say? I talk, you don't. Is that too much to get your tiny brains around?
But we just thought that we would.
Stop. Don't remember my line.
3, 2, 1, go.
He's got the stones.
Okay. Action.
It was scheduled to arrive here earlier today. And here it is. This is our last hope. This stone, the Follow Youth.
Josiah, say something.
No. Something.
You gotta stop doing that. We can't keep up.
Great.
And action. And just when you're ready.
Just tear it.
Yeah. Okay, this is in 3, 2, 1. Back on.
Alright, you ready?
And action.
Guys, what did I...
Yeah. And action.
I don't know what my line is.
Hold it in the middle.
Like there.
Yeah. And Josiah, say something. Okay. What is going on?
Guys, what did I say? I talk, you listen. Is that too much to get your brain tiny? Okay. Looking at you or him?
Him.
Looking past you. Alright, cool. Brilliant speech, my friend.
Over my body.
It was scheduled to arrive here early today. Sorry, we need to redo that.
Give me a line.
In a world when Max kills us.
Action.
I'm ready. Guys, I talk, you listen. Is that too much to get your tiny brains around?
But I just thought that we would.
Stop! I'm losing brain cells just listening to you. Hi.
And action.
How good was that?
That was so good. I love the paper.
I'm sorry, Adam, but this is you hold it in the middle and it tears.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah.
You can tear it again. You can even tear it like quickly.
That was so good.
Yeah.
I hope Llewellyn was all right too.
Yeah.
Falling off the chair and smacked his head on another chair. Oh,
Yes.
mate.
You guys have to go back on our channel. There's all sorts of the quarantine videos that's there,
Just on
and you get
YouTube.
to like flashback to Mercedes and Britt and Tim and all that, which is awesome because they're not here anymore. We miss them, and yeah. It's nice to remember them.
And they're on YouTube forever.
yes,
So their
immortalized.
children will be like, excellent. Remember that video?
Yeah. Awesome. We're probably going to be running a bit over time today, guys, because we kept talking and we kept reading all your bad dad jokes. So sorry. So if you guys need to head off, you can head off. That's absolutely fine. So our rhythm series, how have you guys enjoyed that? Have you been able to try any of the rhythms? We're kind of wanting to kind of just chat with you guys, see how you guys are going with that. We've done prayer and nature and journaling and Ignatian meditation,
Which I'd never heard of
yeah,
before. or not that
no,
term
nor have
anyway.
I. And yeah, it's
Interesting.
like I'd love to see if you guys have actually been able to practice it and be able to, connect with God a bit more with it.
Yeah.
Which is, we'd love to see you guys. And now we're just going to wait for. Do you use any of these in your kind of everyday life?
I
or-
well, when I was looking at the Ignatian meditation, which it's a bit of a mouthful to say, I haven't done that before, but I do have an app on my phone, which you know, there's always wonderful apps out there that you can use. But just Abide meditation, which is a 2-minute. It's just to a backing music. And it's a really short thing. So as soon as I wake up in the morning, rather than switch on Facebook or check my emails or look at messages and things, I just put that on and just listen to that. And I feel like I can just start my day better. I've got something to think about. I'll come back and I'll pray and I'll read later on. But at least I've had that 2 minutes of just starting my day in the right way. And it's Just with the backing music, it helps just because it blocks out
Yeah.
everything else that's going on. Anything else, I'm thinking, oh, I've got to get up and I've got to go and make breakfast, or I've got to go and do that thing that I forgot to do yesterday, just to get right in the right headspace. What about you?
I do journaling a lot.
Yeah.
But like ever since the nature one, I've been able to use nature a bit more. Just like so I went camping this last weekend, and I couldn't stop looking at the stars.
Yeah.
Like there was one night when I went out and I had my shower, and then I was coming back in, and I just stood outside for an hour, and I have a chair and stuff, and I didn't even grab them out. I thought, oh, I'll just stand out here for 5 minutes and I'll go into my room, and I just stood there. I was just mesmerized, and that I loved looking at the stars. And just I read Psalm 19, which that just had a whole new meaning to it, and I understood it in a totally different way to before. So nature, I'm not an outside person. I don't
camp. I don't do camping. But if
yeah.
I'm going for a drive,
Yeah.
and just that landscapes as you're driving past, and just thinking how big God is,
Yeah.
and how awesome He is.
Yeah,
in His
it's
creation.
my drive
Just-
to
yeah.
work at Monash. I work at the vaccination clinic in Cranbourne as admin, and going over the new bridge in Officer is gorgeous because it's about just before 8 o'clock in the morning, and the colours are just stunning, like beautiful blues and purples and yellows and pinks and stuff in the sky, and it's just spectacular. I just sit there and I'm like, I can just enjoy my morning, and
Yeah.
it's the best. So yeah.
It is good. And I mean, you don't have to go anywhere special either for nature. It
Yeah,
can be as simple as
nature's everywhere.
sitting in your backyard and looking at the clouds, or
Yeah.
like it's
And
it's not
I'm
something
definitely not a nature person whatsoever. I don't like wind. I don't like things happening around
Yeah, don't
me.
rain on
I
me.
just I don't like the rain. I don't like being cold. I'm quite happy to be indoors.
But you
I'm
go
quite
camping?
an indoor cat. This is the first time I've done
Okay.
camping
So
by myself. But
These
I'm
sound like horrible things that you would not go near.
I don't.
after going
Camping's a bit
camping.
different because it's a different mindset.
Okay.
But I do I'm terrified of birds.
Okay.
But just don't like them being swooped by many magpies, and don't like them. But have found sometimes I've been watching different birds from outside my window, and I'm just looking at them like, they're so interesting. And the other day I had this tiny spider in the bathroom, and I was watching him try to climb.
Taylor's okay with she doesn't do spiders, and if she's not into
It
bugs,
was
then lucky you, Taylor.
very just I just was watching it, and I was watching it try to because it was on the ground, and I'm like, well, I don't want him somehow crawling into my clothes and me getting a surprise.
near me.
So I just kind of grabbed a hairbrush and kind of flicked him into the bathtub, but he couldn't get any grip on the bathtub, so he just couldn't climb out. And so I'm like, well, I feel a bit bad now because I've just stranded him in this bathtub. So I kind of took him out and just put him on the ledge, and I just watched him try to figure out his way, and he'd feel out the tiles. And then when he was climbing up, you could see that we'd had a smooth tile, and you had the stuff in the middle. I don't know what it's called, but so that stuff he could climb on, but the tile he couldn't. And so he kind of you'd see his legs kind of flail about and then come back to something you could grip. It was really interesting.
Good on you.
Yeah. Go hunting. I don't want to go hunting.
Yeah,
That's no.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy to not see something shot. I'm not really a gun person. I don't think they should exist. So
No, not into hunting, but eliminating a spider is kind of different.
yes.
I feel like I wouldn't have sat there and just watched
See,
the spider in the bathtub, or I might have been smiling.
But it was just interesting. I was watching. I'm like, yo, you're so interesting the way that you work. And he would sometimes, as he was climbing up, you could see it get more silk as something sticky on his feet to climb up with. I found that really... I've never been like that before. I did an ecology unit for my science degree, and I hated every minute of it, and just didn't get it. And I'm like, this is boring as anything. Why am I here? And so I'm not an environmentalist in any sense of the word, but this was just so fascinating to watch this little creature, and I'm like, this is so cool.
There you go. Yeah. Come on, you guys. What about prayer? What about nature? What about journaling? What about Ignatian meditation? I'm going to struggle with that word the whole time.
Just call it I am.
I am. I can do that.
Just abbreviate everything. It's IGMED.
Oh, we'll just stick with I am. We'll keep it nice and simple, I think.
Yeah. I've loved prayers. I found this a 30-day Praying in the Psalms
Yep.
book. It's totally free online. It's so cool because it does
So
this
many good
kind of
free
like
resources.
it
You
does
just
this
seek them out.
praying, and it uses some prayers, like just traditional kind of prayers from like prayer books or something, and then it goes through at least one, maybe two psalms, sometimes three if they're like short ones, and then it does this like sort of a mantra sort of thing of blessed be God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, will be forever, world without end. And then it also does the Lord's Prayer, and then it'll do like just a blessing at the end. And so it has one for morning, midday, and night as well. And I did that while camping, and that was really, I just connected, and there would always be a part where I could connect with, like just speak my own words and like pray for others or pray for myself or ask for different things. And I've instantly felt like I was more connected by just reflecting on these words, and I would speak it. So I wouldn't just read it. I would say it out loud and pray it as my own prayers. And it just gets you into a different mindset. It takes you, it focuses you on these words of scripture, and then you're actually able to really, like just connect with God in a different way. And like I noticed it coming back, I haven't really found a way to incorporate it into my life just yet. And so like I sat down to pray, it was last night, and I just before going to bed, and I was just praying, and I'm like, this doesn't feel as deep as when I was praying using the Psalms. And so I just pulled out my Bible and just read a psalm, and that was awesome, just to really like use that and pray in that. And I loved that.
So good. It's tricky. You could read the same psalm and pray through it, and then experience it in nature and journal about it and do the meditation, but experience that psalm different ways every single time.
100%.
Even though you weren't reading the exact same words. And, different experiences in your life going through the same verse, and it just connects with you in different ways, and just God reveals himself in different ways every time, which is awesome.
And mixing them is good. Like
Yeah,
Ads is
Pastor
saying,
Adam's
doing nature, praying, read the scripture, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. And I use journaling all the time. Like I've got a whole...
I'm an inconsistent journaler.
Yeah, I'm
like
not
rereading.
consistent. I don't keep myself to a schedule, but I've got this, which I got for Christmas or something, and I've started filling with different things and different words that God gives me. Sometimes I was planning things and
awesome.
just, like I do drawings, and I've got, different stuff from camping where I took this and just sat outside and read, and I'm like
So
writing down stuff that God's telling me, and love journaling. Because I forget things really quickly, and so it means I can remember
I'm the same.
the promises and stuff that He gives to me. And
Absolutely. I find a lot of my journaling is just my low times as well, where I'm just absolutely
100%.
desperate, and I'll write down those things, and it's kind of a horrible memoir, but not at the same time. I can reflect on it and go, I was going through that, and how God got around me, and I sense His presence just in each situation as well.
100%.
So, journaling can be hard if you're not someone who is in that practice of doing it, but it's well worth it.
And it's not like you have to write in a particular way.
No.
I just write, like, sometimes I'm just writing, like, really bad writing. Like, this is rubbish, or I sound like I'm...
Dot points, give me dot points.
6 years old again or something. Like, I've done dot points before, and it's like, it doesn't have to be fancy. It's just like...
You're the only one who's going to reread it.
And I've loved that, reading through my old prayer books and stuff, of like, God was with me, and He answered that prayer, and I asked for this, and He's been doing this, and it's awesome.
It. And writing down those things that He has answered, but being intentional about writing those things down when you are, I don't know, just having a bit of a lapse in your faith, or just being able to go back through those records is really handy.
There are more ways. There's definitely more ways. There's so many more ways. I know, like, God speaks to me through my parents, especially. They, and sometimes, like, obviously, with anything that's being spoken to you by a person, or if you're watching a movie or anything, you always make sure that it, or even just in your own head, if you think you've heard God's voice, it always, you want to make sure that it reflects God's character in the Bible. So I always pray over it and make sure that I understand the heart of what's being said. But definitely people is a big thing. And I know, like, I don't know if you're still watching, Julia, but I know you were talking about having used nature and stuff. Are you going okay with that? Are you still using it, or have you not been able to find time? Do you still do your journaling? Because I know a lot of the youth had done journaling
awesome.
before. So, yeah.
Because you've been doing journaling all term. Oh, sorry, all 4 things all term.
Yeah.
which is great.
Yeah, so we've been introducing them throughout the
Yeah, so
the term.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, God will always connect. And he'll connect with you in ways that you don't expect. Like,
Absolutely. Well, Adam's
he's-
written about
yeah.
movies and music and friends.
Yeah, I like this. I don't know which sermon it was said, but God is bigger than our theology. I love that. Like, we can try to put him in a box, but he's still bigger than that. And he's still the creator of the universe and can do whatever he wants. And, like, it'll always be for the good of the kingdom and the good of us. But, yeah, he can connect with you in ways that are completely mind-boggling. And
Yeah,
you're like,
absolutely. It's very humbling
didn't
too.
expect that.
Yeah.
Chat's gone quiet.
I know. Where's everyone gone? They've used up all their battery on dad jokes and disappeared.
They might be going to, like, dinner and stuff.
Yeah,
maybe.
true. We did go over. Sorry.
Yeah. I find it difficult to carve out time to spend with God. Yeah. 100% agree. It is hard finding the time, but once, like, especially for me, I need to be in a rhythm. I can't just kind of move quickly. I'm not agile in terms of my time management.
Yeah.
I'm quite
You like your
rigid.
structure
Yeah.
and your routine.
But yeah, having spent time with God and always spending time with God, and like I'm trying more and more nowadays to at least just quickly pray or
Yeah.
do a bit of a reflection. At the minute, I've just been repeating "Your will, not mine" regularly,
Yeah.
just to make sure that I'm just focused on Him and that you know my emotions and my kind of thoughts and things aren't getting in the way of me following Him, because I'm not going to be perfect and my thoughts are not going to be perfect and nothing, like my desires are not going to be perfect and necessarily aligned with His will. But if I just follow Him, He'll lead me to where I need to go. So
I love, Adam's written up about, John Wesley says that I have so much to do that I must spend time in prayer so I'm able to do it, because it's so true that we get distracted or get stressed because I've got so much to do and I've got to quickly do this and I'll do my Bible study
Yeah.
later, but I really should be just stopping and praying first so that I am able to do it. Yeah, great.
yeah.
Is there anything that you haven't tried?
I haven't really tried Ignatian
meditation?
meditation.
Yeah.
I need to like look into it more to like know what it was, because I was camping last week, so I didn't like see any of the stuff. But I mean, I think some of it I sort of have been doing and watching The Chosen.
Yeah.
Which, watch it. It's amazing. It'll change your life. It's so good. Like, it's reignited my faith and
It's awesome.
reignited my love for Christ. It's beautiful.
And you've heard this Ignatian thing.
Yeah.
Ignatian meditation. I just was trying to avoid
Yeah.
saying the words. In the,
they
the director's cut
yeah,
instead of version.
they talk about having like there's in the Catholic Church, Ignatian meditation is quite a powerful tool. They use it a lot. They're very good at using their imagination to connect more with God. We're not so much. We're more kind of strict with what the Scripture says. But yeah, like it's. I want to look into it more. I'm loving researching the Catholic culture actually, and
interesting.
like there's something powerful in ritual. Like as much as you don't want to be worshipping the ritual itself, there's something just repeating prayers over and over again, to just meditate on it, taking that time to just sit in the moment. You can watch it on the Chosen app.
You can download it on your phone.
It's free. You don't have to have an
Totally
email
free.
address or anything. They don't ask anything of you. You just download the app and you just watch it on your phone or your laptop or your iPad or tablet or whatever you've got. You can just watch it and you can cast it to your TV. It's totally free. Like, there is no cost. There's not like a sneaky cost. It's not like you have to pay for premium or something.
Totally free.
It is free and amazing, and like just it hits you and it just changes the way you read the Bible and the way that you see Jesus. It's not this I don't know, bearded white guy that's got a halo around his head and very like kind of holy man sort of thing. Like it's so personal, and it really reminds us that Jesus was human as much as he was God. Like he was funny and he would have danced and had made jokes and had, you know, little kind of moments, and, you know, he would have, you know, he would have had to tell off the disciples, and he would have just been walking for ages and ages with the disciples while they travelled. Like they would have had normal conversations and done normal things. Like, you know, he would have had to build fires and make his own food and stuff. Like it's not like he could magic this stuff up. That's not how God works. It's not a magic act. Like
It's worth a look.
it's so good.
How many episodes and seasons?
So at this point, they're up to season 2.
Okay.
I think they've just released episode 6. I think they're planning kind of 8 episodes a season. They're doing 7 seasons in total. So it's just amazing. If you don't want to like watch season 2 while it's still being released, because it's not consistent with when they release it, they're literally just making it and getting it out as quickly as they can. So season 1 is fully finished, so you can watch season 1 and get to the end and go, oh yes, this is so good. And there's so many little like tidbits and like just Easter eggs and stuff, and they've got the whole like 7 season. They know where they're going to end, so everything is leading up to that moment. So it's so good.
I feel like you've had a good night. You've been able to talk about The Chosen. You've been able to talk about, I can't even Hamilton.
Hamilton.
I always said Harrison. I thought, gee, don't say the wrong thing. You talked about cricket, so it's going really well.
I evangelise about The Chosen so much, but genuinely, like, I didn't kind of... It showed up on my YouTube channel, like, feed a couple of times. I'm like, okay, it's another Jesus thing. Like, there's lots of Jesus things out there. And then my family's like, oh, yeah, let's watch it. And I sat down and I just was, like, bawling my eyes out, like, oh,
Were you
my
impacted,
goodness.
like, with The Passion of Christ when that came out?
I never saw it. I've not seen it. Everyone talks about it. I've never seen it before. Everyone, like, and they talk about The Passion of Christ and stuff.
mate.
I've never seen it.
Please tell me you guys have seen it.
I've
I
never
mean, I know
seen it.
I was in uni, so it was a while ago. Yes, you probably weren't born yet. But really?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Wow. Well,
When was it released?
Ooh, 2000 and something. Probably similar to this. 2003-ish.
So, yeah, I
Passion.
was... Yeah, I've not seen it. I've heard that it's good, but I've not
there you
seen
go.
it.
You've got a mission now. You'll have to watch it. I watched it. I went to whatever the really old cinema is in Ballarat.
Okay.
And so it was just this huge old
2004.
building.
Okay, yes, I was 4 years old.
So yeah, similar-ish, 2004.
Oh, like, maybe my parents showed it to... they probably didn't.
Probably,
But, like,
yeah, probably.
like, I was 4. You can't really blame me for not
there you go,
having
guys.
seen
There's
it.
a project for you as well.
Yeah.
You can watch that. And, yeah. It was a movie that came out and was just so impactful on my non-Christian friends that came with me, but it was a long time ago. It was great.
Yes.
Yeah, it was ages ago. Yes. But it was
long
another
time
one, not
ago.
just another Jesus movie.
Yeah.
It made an impact, and it was, yeah, it stayed with you. Well, stayed with me, not you, because you haven't seen it.
I like what Ad said. There's something powerful in giving God the first fruits of our time and day.
Yeah.
Definitely. I definitely agree with that. I still need to... I've always struggled with, like, praying in the morning and stuff, because I tried doing this 30 days thing and doing the morning prayer in my normal life, and it's really hard because I'm groggy. I'm still trying to wake up and to get
be a
my mind to
morning person.
focus on reading and speaking and meditating on these words. It's difficult, but I'm wanting to learn some, like just like sort of a ritual prayer, just like a morning prayer, like what the Jewish culture does every morning. They will do a prayer to God before they start their day. So like something similar to that, where I can wake up, I can know this prayer, and I can just spend a few moments praying before I kind of get up and do my day. To not, like, because I don't have the mental energy in the morning to sit down and spend half an hour praying deeply before I've actually woken up properly.
Yeah.
So I need to find a way to incorporate. I'm sure God will show me something.
Yeah.
He always does. Always finds a way.
There are different stages of life too.
Yeah.
It was when things work for you. So, yeah, it's just
Yeah, because
finding
getting
the
up for
time.
school in the morning, I could never have done anything, because you're like, I mean, you're a teenager, so automatically your body clock is being like offset wrong. Like teenagers have a
Yeah.
body clock that's set like an hour later than
Oh, at
adults.
least. Don't they get up at lunchtime? Like,
Yeah, which like, and that's just the way, like their body clock resets itself as they finish going through puberty. Like it fixes itself, but automatically I'm already like 3 hours awake earlier than I'm meant to be.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, and I'm going to school, which I don't want to. And like, yeah, so. Okay, bye. I hope you can charge your phone.
yeah. I'm glad it's hung on for that long. That's good.
Oh, yeah, we have one more thing. Okay, we might wrap up. Yes, Josiah did make a promise last week.
Ah.
Let's quickly go to Josiah fulfilling his promise, and we shall see you afterwards.
Mushrooms.
You know what, though? All right. I'm on a holiday technically next week, everybody. I'll just be real with you. I'm on holiday next week. We are still having a stream, but if we can legitimately get to 30 likes by the end of this stream, I will film a video of me this week. So it will pop up as a small video next week of me eating a mushroom. All right? If we get to 30 likes. Alrighty guys, hello. We are currently on our way to Woolworths right now. If you remember last night for me at least, or last stream, I made this silly decision of being like, hey, if we can get to 30 likes on our live stream, I'm going to eat a raw mushroom and have it ready for you guys for this week's stream. Within a minute, you guys smashed that goal, so I guess now I just have to follow through and make sure I eat this mushroom. So we're on the way right now. We've got Deeglin, one of our awesome leaders, helping us out with the filming, and also making sure I don't bail on this, really. But yeah, so we'll give you guys a bit of a look-see at this entire process. So enjoy, guys. Alrighty, so, alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've got our assortment of mushrooms here. Now, I did get recommended I need to go with something like a portobello right here, which we've got down here, but I don't really know what to go with. You've obviously got those ones. I don't know mushrooms, alright? But, I don't know, we've got to go with something like that, I reckon. So I think this is going to be our mushroom that we're going to take to the pig. Alright.
Okay guys, this is the sacrifice he makes here. Look at the size of this mushroom.
It's like bigger than my head if we have it up close, but
Are you really going to eat it without washing it?
I guess so. We've just returned from the shop. Like, we're not even back home yet, so yeah. All right, let's get out. Let's do it outside. All right, everyone. Here is the mushroom. This is not going to be great, but we're just going to do it. So, cheers. Ugh. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that is... I've eaten the whole thing. Oh no. Rating out of 10. I've still got an aftertaste. -6 out of 10. That's what I give the mushroom. I did take a decent chunk out of it, so I know that some people probably complain it's not the whole mushroom, but that's all I'm doing. All right, I'm not downing this. I'll down a lemon, but I will not down this. All right. Yeah. All right. So it's a cut for the mushroom. Don't rate it. Thanks, guys. Anyways, we'll let you guys get back to the stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. And yeah, hosts, take it away.
Naomi is devastated. I don't know whether she's even going to be able to get any words together now. She's so
Heartbreaking.
traumatized by we were talking about it before. Do you eat mushrooms like
I
crazy
love
tomato people that
mushrooms.
just like eat them like an
Yeah,
apple?
I literally, like, yesterday my dad and I were making spaghetti bolognese and he got me to chop up a bag of these like small nice mushrooms, the good ones that are actually white, not brown, and I cut them up and I'm like, if you don't get these in the thing quick enough, I'm going to eat them all. Like, we're not going to have mushrooms in our spaghetti bolognese. And I just sat there snacking on them because they're delicious.
Yeah.
They're so good. You got a bad mushroom, Josiah.
Bad
it
mushroom.
was old. It was like crinkled. It wasn't washed. Like,
No, that was terrible.
and like, I will eat a lemon as well. I have been known to eat lemons.
Yeah,
Like, when you get a little lemon bit in your drink, I'll sit there and I'll eat the whole thing. Like,
I
skin
feel
and
like-
all.
Are
I'll
we
eat
allowed
it.
to call it? Are we allowed to say like just do some likes and he can eat a lemon next time? Is that allowed?
He'll do that. Like,
Just
that's
say-
not a bad thing.
You know, blame it on Esther.
Oh my
We'll get him
gosh.
eating something else. Yeah, another
Yeah,
35 likes. I like
see,
it.
that you got a bad mushroom, okay? It's just...
Why did he go for the portobello? Like, he
I
could
don't
have
know.
gone for the tiniest little white mushroom, chopped it up. And it
They're
would have
so
been fine.
cute, and they're just so nice to snack on, and they're yum,
I
and...
don't know about that, but they're bearable. But he went
Yeah.
for like the big sensory overload.
Like,
of,
I've never
fairy
had a portobello
brownness.
mushroom, and I don't think I would want to. I think the texture of, like, the ridges and stuff would be weird.
I do like that he put it in the cup holder. Like, that was clever. I liked it.
I just...
Oh, so good. All right. Well done,
I'm
Josiah.
so, like, heartbroken.
I know, she's upset. It's not like he doesn't like chocolate. It's okay.
Yeah.
It was just
At least there's more mushrooms that I can eat in the
This
world
is
now,
true.
so... Yeah, that's okay.
enjoy.
Oh, well.
I hope you all enjoyed that very much.
Yes. All right. Well, I think we've reached the end. We've run 20 minutes over time, which
Sorry
is pretty
about
impressive. Oh, well. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. We should be back in person next term. So, what is it?
July
Is the-
16th.
July 16th
Yeah.
is the date.
Yeah,
so,
we'll be praying that you get back together in person.
hopefully, let's just keep socially distancing, keep doing all the right things, guys, because that all contributes to making sure that we can stay open and be able to meet back in person, because we miss you guys and we want to see you and do all some fun things and all of that, and not have to go into lockdown again. So just, keep safe, especially with the Sydney outbreak. Obviously, it's starting to come over this way, so you don't know where it is. Just be safe and be smart. It's all for protecting ourselves and for others. We don't want anyone who's vulnerable in our community to get it. So
That's it.
yeah,
Yeah,
July
look after-
16th.
School holidays.
Yes.
Look after yourselves and make sure you reach out if you need anything over the holidays.
Definitely.
as
We're
well,
always
of course.
here. Text us. All of our details are on the website. So follow.church.
And on the bottom of the screen. Down here somewhere.
So yes, very excited. Term 3.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. Well,
I might be back.
honorary youth.
Maybe like live in person
Yeah.
live. No, we'll see how we go. We'll wait and see if Adam
Yeah.
gives me the thumbs up first.
Awesome. So we hope that you had a lot of fun, and thank you for joining us this season. And hopefully we are back in person and don't have to do live streams again, because it's a lot more fun when you guys are actually here and we don't have a 15-second delay.
Yeah, beautiful.
So yes, go to that website that's
Yeah.
just been posted.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Declan.
All right. Well, have a great night, you guys. See you in a few weeks.
Bye, guys.